when I retired from fighting, I had already been doing a lot of coaching and was fully qualified as a coach. So this meant that I could still play a part in something I was so passionate about, even though I wasn't actually competing myself anymore. Me and a very good friend opened a gym together, along with a great group of coaches and some exceptional fighters. We turned an empty unit on an industrial estate into an amazing place. The gym became that successful that we found ourselves appearing on national television and in many different newspapers. By this time, my life had changed considerably since the beginning when I was carefree and single. I now was working in the office of my dad's company. I had a mortgage and 3 children under 5. So you could say my life had changed in a big, big way. Being in the gym coaching most nights meant that by the time I came home, the kids were in bed. So I hadn't got to see them while I was at work, gone straight to the gym, and they was already in bed. So say 3 nights a week I wasn't even seeing them. I decided to take a back seat from coaching and the gym for a while to really just enjoy my family, concentrate on work, and just to give myself some free time that for a long time I hadn't had. Everything was going well and I was really happy, but it just seemed like now I wasn't coaching or training in the gym. It was like something was missing. I'd always liked a beer and I'd always drunk a couple of nights a week indoors, but I found once I took that step back from the gym, it was like something was missing. I was planning, to do stuff that I hadn't had time for before, but I didn't. I got myself into like a rut. And I don't know why, but everything was going well. We was happy, but I just found that 2 nights a week led to 3 nights a week to 4 nights a week. What was 5 beers went up to 8 beers, and before I knew it, I was just regularly drinking at home indoors, and I just got myself into a rut. I don't know why. I started to put on a lot of weight. Weight is something that I've always struggled with, but now combined with the excessive drinking and knowing that this was the main cause, it was really starting to get me down. What I was becoming was not doing anyone any favours. It was never going to end well. I needed to make some big changes for the sake of myself, my partner, and most importantly, my children. My oldest brother has always been heavily into his field sports. The one that always interested me the most was falconry. It's something I've always been interested in since I was young and always thought about taking up, but at the same time I understood the level of commitment it took and the amount of time you needed to commit to it to have it in your life. I decided that I wanted to give up the drinking altogether. The plan was to speak to my brother, start putting something positive that I can get focused on in my life, and that decision for something positive was falconry. Instantly I was besotted and obsessed with my newfound passion. I knew that this journey that I just started was going to be an absolutely amazing one. The world of falconry took hold straight away. I've always had an addictive personality. That's that's always been me, but I found that this was something, because it had always been on my mind to do, and it was a time when I really needed something to focus on. It was just amazing. You know, before I knew it, I was training dogs. I'd moved on. I was flying goshawks, which was it was and still is a real challenge for me, and I'm still very much novice at that, but everything just was exactly what I needed at that time to get myself straight, get my mind focused. I had a healthy balance. I started to get a healthy balance of the family life and a new hobby, a new interest, and I believe that's exactly what I needed. My most memorable moment in falconry so far was the day my little girl Nancy managed to fly the bird to the glove for the first time and actually hold the weight of the bird. The bird flew in, she was coming down. Normally Nancy would drop the glove and won't be able to take the weight. This time the bird landed on the glove, she held her up, and she was over the moon. So was I. I had tears of joy in the middle of a field, just watching the bird feed off the glove for the first time she'd successfully flown her. The falconry community is amazing. I've made some great friends in the community, and I've had some great advice, I've had some great help. Falconry is by far from easy, and without the community I wouldn't be able to do it to the level I do now. Without the community, the advice, the social media help, and the outreach you can get to get advice and help, and I wouldn't be in the position I am now. I'm still very much class myself as a novice, and will do for a long time, because I always want to learn. But I believe I've got a good level of husbandry now, and I'm doing really well. You know, I'm flying goshawks now, which is a big step up, and obviously training the dogs alongside, which has given me another passion to be so obsessed about. It's just it all ties in so well, and it's something that I definitely needed. We all struggle in life, and I think we all suffer with forms of depression at different times, but the main thing is that people are around you and you need to speak about it, do something about it, and try and be positive. I know I'll always struggle, but for now things are good. If you see my demons, tell them I said hi, because it's been a while since I've seen them.